Hi, my name is Max. I'm the co-founder of Redi, #1 click and collect app in London at the moment, and soon to be the #1 click and collect app in Europe. So for all of you who don't know the term click and collect, basically as our customer you pre-order your food takeaway through a mobile application, get a real-time notification when the order is ready to collect or order for a certain time, collect yourself in the restaurant without standing in line, so you skip the line essentially. Payment goes through the application as well, and you come back because we provide you with digital loyalty points. Right now, what do we have at the moment? 80 restaurants in London are being live with us. It's actually 88 right now, so it's more than that. We are very much focused on 2 hyper-local areas, which are Soho, Fitzrovia, and the city of London. We work with QSR restaurants, so quick service takeaway restaurants. I want to make a big announcement today because we are launching with a big QSR chain called Wasabi. People that know, who live in London know Wasabi very well. They have over 40 restaurants in central London, so that's a really game changer for us. I want to highlight one thing on the slide here, which you can see on the bottom. A user that we acquired when we launched in January 2017. This is the retention for a user we acquired, and our retention for a user we acquired in September, as you can see, is much higher. So a user we acquired in September is ordering on average 3 to 2 days a week. How did we do that? Basically, we improved our product massively. We focused on a very hyper-local approach, as I said. This is crucial to our customers because in the end, you don't, as a customer, want to end up only having the choice of 2 or 3 restaurants around you. As you can see here on the map, we're very much focused on a hyper-local approach. And also, we improved our customer acquisition strategy from street flyering to office flyering and referrals. Let's have a look at the challenges of the quick service industry. First of all, loss in revenue. So imagine you go out for takeaway, for lunch takeaway. You don't want to stand in line for the long queues. If you see a long queue, you're not going to go to that restaurant, you're going to go somewhere else. So this restaurant has lost you. Then also restaurants have limited knowledge about their customers. They don't know how to retarget them. They basically physically can't retarget them very well. And they don't know anything about their customer behavior, what kind of baskets they are buying. And then the last point, very important, efficiency. So studies show that through our pre-order system, restaurants can increase the turnover to 2 to 3 times as much as they would if a physical customer would come in the store. Imagine you are at the till, you don't know what to order, it takes a long time, then you want to add a drink, then the payment doesn't work. All of that is solved. It takes a restaurant 2 seconds to accept an order on our tablets. Then furthermore, for the user, you don't want to stand in the line because that's very annoying, obviously. Sometimes you don't know where to go simply. You want to discover new restaurants. We also provide our customers with specific options for vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian food so that they can keep to their dietary requirements. And obviously, all of us know that living in London is very expensive, so we also provide you with discounts and loyalty points to save some money on that end. So here you can see a summary of how our ordering process works. Basically, customers are ordering through our applications. Right now, we're live with iOS and Android app. And we have a stable backend which we fully developed ourselves. Then we provide our restaurant partners with a tablet solution which is similar to Deliveroo and Uber Eats, so that the staff of the restaurant needs minimized training. They know how to operate these tablets anyway, so it's very easy for them. So the customer orders through the application, chooses his food, gets a notification when to prepare it, or schedules for a certain time. Payment goes through the application, and he collects without waiting in the store. Obviously, we, as I already said, provide digital loyalty points for them to come back again. Why do we do this? Because of our huge market opportunity. So as you can see here, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, they are sharing a market of 6 billion. Our market is 14 billion, and it's ineffectively served. We serve a market which Deliveroo, Uber Eats don't really serve because the basket sizes are too low, and also because customers have the need to go out for takeaway during lunch, breakfast, and dinner. So these are the markets we are serving right now. We obviously are not alone. We have a peer model in Canada, Ritual. They started a year earlier than us in 2015. They have raised a 30 million Series B. They are very much have proven that model works. It's a hyper-local focus is really important, as I said, and they see active orders per user 2 times per week, which delivery models would never achieve. They also are moving into other spaces than just food. Local commerce like groceries or ticketing are very interesting. So let's have a look at our financial model. Basically, as a customer, you don't get charged. Yeah? So you pay the same price as you would pay in the store, or even less because you provide you with discounts and digital loyalty points. Right now, our profit contribution margin is at 60%, which is already better than most food delivery apps. Our commission on the restaurant side is 15%, which basically is net revenue for us because the only costs we have are payment costs, which are roughly 3.5% right now, and we haven't even optimized for that. We have a great team. My co-founder Philip sitting here in the audience with me today. He's taking care of product. He was at Rocket Internet before, co-founder of Lendico. I come from a finance background. I manage the team of 9 people. We have a great team here in London right now. And our head of sales, Dan, is taking care that we grow in restaurant numbers, as we just saw with Wasabi. I don't want to dig too deep into this here because I already mentioned a lot about our product, but as I already said, we've refocused our approach of customer acquisition from pure street flyering to office flyering, acquiring office workers and referrals. So we'll also add more towards a product to tie into that customer group, which is, for example, group ordering, invoice splitting, or web ordering. To sum it up all, we are ready to scale this business to step on the gas. We're looking to raise our Series A in end of Q1, end of Q2 this year. Philip and I are happy to answer any questions. We're here today and tomorrow. Thanks a lot.